Hey folks, Mac and McGee here. As you see behind me, the boys are chopping corn. Another boy's back in the truck again. We use 2 trucks, generally speaking, to keep this operation flowing. The boys chop the corn, throw it in the truck, haul it to me. I chop it in through the wood chipper, pack it with the tractor, and keep everything flowing on that end. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6 or 7, I can't exactly tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they've got 8 rows done on this side of the field. We're going to take off another acre and a half here. We're going to leave some for feed. If you see right over here, this is the corn that's on the hillside. It's got a mixture of all kinds of corn in it. We're going to do a little bit of cutting on this top side so that we can see it clearly in deer season from the blind, but the rest of it we're probably going to pick ear corn. If there's ears on it, we got to go through, take a census, see if there's ears on it. No ears, we'll have to cut it and chop it for silage. And then we got another field back there, but for now this is the field we're focused on today, and that's what we're going to be doing. Morning glory don't look too bad here, Matt.
Well, over here it's the sun. It always seems
sun. Yep, especially in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You might want to cut on the other side this afternoon.
Yeah.
Look how brown those leaves are. It's absolutely incredible how fast this is drying up. I'll show you here. This corn, small ears, definitely in the late dough stage. This is even harder than some of it I've chopped. But we had us a very, very dry year. Look at this. Just absolutely dry, and that's the way I like it in harvest time, to be dry, but all through July, 1/2 inch of rain just didn't hardly cut it. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a crop, it's time to get it in. First thing we're gonna do this morning is take the tractor and pack this all down real good. It feels cool on top. I see actually some corn grains. That's a blue one right there. If we dig down, we only have to go down about 6 inches before it starts getting hot. Literally hot. So, we know it's working. It does not take long for this stuff to start pickling and fermenting and getting hot. So I'm going to pack it real quick, and then I'm going to grind the load we brought in just now. All right, they are bringing in load number, I think this is number 5. It's either number 5 or 6 for the day. And we're getting on up towards 11 o'clock. So it's going pretty well. Have to stop them just right so I can fit in there. Right there, good. All right, let's get back to work. All right, I went ahead and picked up 8 50-pound bags of salt. This stuff just seems so dry. I know it's going to do its bleeding and sweating, but I believe salt will help it. I'm gonna salt it down good. I have salted hay in the past, through and through, and they loved it all winter long. So this year, I'm gonna salt my silage. It just is amazingly dry. And it's because everything's dry. The weather's dry. You can see all these leaves just brown. So I'm gonna salt it. I know in yesterday's video, you might've got on there and said, don't salt it, it'll ruin it. Well, I'm gonna salt it. And if it ruins it, it won't ruin it. Salt is a preservative. The animals will love it. Thank you, Dave. Last load of the day coming right up. I don't know how many loads we did today, but it's time to call it a day. So here we go. Come on back, come on back. 2 feet. Yep. Go up about 6 inches. Got to give me a little room to work here. And that's it right there, good. Up. All right, get to work, boys. All right, you know we had all kinds of problems the other day with that melting on us. It's working perfect all day long. Now all we got to do is back it up, boys. Second year on it, and I'm telling you, I like it. I don't know if this is what it's going to be. I don't know if this is stable yet. I have no idea exactly how it's going to end up. They're all a little bit different. This one here is, in my opinion, one of the prettier ones with a lot of dark in it. This one is mostly the trucker's favorite, with a little bit of blue and a little bit of yellow. That's some pretty stuff right there. Cattle, what do you think of that? They're pretty. Big ears. And we've been chopping these all day long in here. And you can see plain as day, it don't look like we did that much more, but there is a bunch of loads in there. Packed it and packed it. We sugared it yesterday with the dry molasses. Today we salted it layer after layer. I'm pretty excited, to be honest about it. I cannot wait till this winter when it's cold, the cows are hungry, and we throw that in there and watch them eat. That's going to be a beautiful sight. I'd love to see my animals eat and eat well. If you look right over here, that black one out there, that's Valiente. He's a crossed up, genetically crossed up thing. Ferdinand was his daddy. Rosebud was his mama. That means he's got Jersey, he's got Guernsey, he's got Brown Swiss, he's got Zebu. He's just a crossed up genetic freak. So he's going to be going to the pot, going to the freezer here in about 6 months or so. in the winter or early spring, something like that, while it's still cool weather. But before that time, we're gonna pour the coal to him. We want him to get fat, like old McGie. That way McGie can eat his fat and McGie can lose this fat. And if that don't make sense to you, you haven't studied the carnivore diet. But this is not about corn so much as it's about beef and milk. We do milk a cow, we do eat beef, and we love it. But that's all we got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.